What's up, guys, and welcome back today. Today we're doing another Minecraft video on the channel. Today we're going to be I'm going to be showing you how to build a 4x4 vault piston door. So it's really cool. So back in the day, it was way back ago, I built a 3x3 piston door, but today I'm going to do a different piston door, 4x4, but it's a vault door. And so it's what I'm behind me. It looks like it's pretty cool. It's really simple to build. It doesn't take that long. And if you guys are building this in survival, if you look in the description of today's video, I have a parts list in the description below. So you can go in survival, look in the description, and get all the parts you need. So without further ado, I'm going to show you how to build it. And yeah. So I'm going to show you what it does first. So what it does now is you hit this button, and it opens up, and you go through, and it's kind of slow, but it works. So yeah, see, it opens like that. Now you don't have to hook it up to a button. I haven't hooked up to a button for right now, but earlier on the channel I have put a combination lock. I gotta find it. I believe it's over here, but there's a combination lock on my channel. It's a door lock. It's over here, I think. But yeah, you could use this. So see this? You go here. I don't have the paper on me, actually. I have to go and grab it from down here. But yeah, so say you have this, you have a little pass key, you have the little code, you put the code in, you hit the button, it opens, and you get the thing back. So you can, I will leave a link, I'll leave a card to this video. You should see it around now. And you could build that system, but instead of hooking up to an iron door, you could hook it up to your vault door over here. But to save time, I hooked it up to a button just because, alright? So, you could do that, but that's pretty much how it works, and we're going to get straight into building this thing. Now, so over here, I got a little door, I got a little thing over here. I'm going to be back and forth pickup blocking a lot. So, I got a little setup over here going. But what you want to do now is you want to build in your door like this. So, this is where your door is going to be going. Now your setup's gonna have to look like this because you're gonna have redstone behind this wall right here, and but this could be your wall right here, or you could build it out like this, like this, or whatever, right? So you could build it out like this, or you could build it out like this. So whatever you want to do, but make sure this border is around your door because redstone will be there. So what you want to do now is you want to grab your pistons. You're going to need quite a few of these, and they're all sticky pistons. There are no regular pistons in this build. And you're going to want to come out 2 blocks, and you want to place your pistons like this. Ooh, don't place piston there. You want to place pistons on the top 3 like that, and do the same thing on the other side like this. So 1, 2, and 3. So just like that, just the top 3 blocks. So that'll take care of these. If you want to, you can break it and act like those blocks have been retracted, just so you know which blocks have been retracted. It's really simple. So what you want to do now is you want to do the top 2 blocks. You want to go up, place a piston there, place a piston, and those will take care of those blocks. And then on the bottom 4, you want to do this. So place there. You want to place piston, 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 and a piston, and those take care of the bottom blocks. Now here's the cool part. You gotta do this block. So what you want to do now is you want to place oh, actually, hang on. You want to come back 2 more like this. You want to place pistons here like that, and then do the same thing on the other side like this. Ooh, like that. Place piston like that, and then you can place in your thing like that. And then whatever block is visible now is what's going to be visible in the build. So you can do whatever block you want. You can fill it in with iron so it matches the door, or you could do it with a block of choice, whichever one you want. But now what you want to do now is you're going to want to do the redstone. So we're going to do the double piston extenders first because those are that's pretty much the hardest point of the build. So I'm going to go over here and pick block my things that I need. I believe that's all I need. So what you want to do now is you just want to have a you want to have redstone like this. You want to have a piece of redstone dust with a repeater on it, just like so. And then you're gonna, oh wait, that's not all you need. You actually need dispensers. You don't need dispensers, but I use dispensers just because they make the build look a little bit nicer. So you want to have you want to place it like that. You want to place an observer right, hang on, like that, facing into that piston, and then another piston like that. And then right here you can either place observers Or what I do is I place dispensers, because you see it, and the side of a dispenser is better to look at than a side of an observer. So I use the dispensers just because you see this block in the build, but you don't have to use it if you don't want to. And then you have 2 observers facing into that block, and that is your double piston extender. And to test it, you want to grab a button and then place it right here, and it should test it like that, and that's how you know it's working like that. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to mirror it on the other side. So you want to place repeater, redstone dust, observer like that, observer there. Oop, not like that. And then you want to come over here and place dispensers or any block like you want to, like that and like that. And that, to test it, just hit the button and it works. So that is the main part of the door. Now all you have to do now is hook up the rest. So yeah, pretty cool. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to do the blue circuit down here, and you're going to need a redstone torch for this one. So the blue circuit, you don't have to do colored wool, by the way. I'm using it just because it's nicer. You want to have repeaters like that facing into it like this. Then you're going to want to have an observer like that, I believe. Yes, okay. And then you're going to want to have a torch on the side of it, I believe. Let me just make sure that's correct. Yes, okay. Okay, then you want to have a torch right here, and then you're going to want to place a block right there because you're going to come back to that. Alright, and then you're going to want to come out, I believe, 1 block on this side, 2 blocks on this side, I believe, and you're going to place there like that. You're going to place a block like there. So you want to place dust going in there, a block, then you want to place a torch, and then I believe you place a redstone dust, right? And then that goes into the green circuit on that side. And on this side, let me just make sure because I don't want to tell you wrong, comes out 1. Okay, yeah, it comes out 1 block, sorry, not 2. So 1 block like this, and then a block like this with a redstone dust like that, and a thing like that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go into your little lime green circuit. It's really simple. What you want to do is you just want to place a block like that with redstone torch on top of it. You want to place a block on top of that with a redstone torch on the side. A block on top of that torch with a redstone torch right here. A block on top of that torch, a redstone torch right here. You want to place a block on top of that torch, a redstone torch on the side of that block, a block on top of that redstone torch, and then you mirror that on the other side, but we do a little bit different on this side. So you want to have a torch like this. You want to have a block on top of the torch, a redstone torch on the side of that block, a block on top of that torch, a torch on the side of the block, a block on top of the torch, a torch on the side of the block, a block on top of the torch on the side of the block, a block on top with redstone leading into the top of the pistons like so, and that'll take care of your outer ring, or that will take care of most of your outer ring. So now what you want to do is, so you have these sides block and the top 2, and that's the bottom. So if I get rid of these little guys, that's your whole, that should be the whole thing done for you like that. So you only have these 2 things you need to connect up, and those are a little bit harder, but it's very simple. So now we're going to go into the red circuit. That's what I came over here for. Okay, and then you're going to want to place red circuit right here, a repeater on 2 ticks delay, so just hit it once. Okay, and then what you want to do is you want to have a you want to come out 6 blocks like this. You want to place redstone blocks right here, redstone dust right there. Then you want to come over here and grab yourselves a comparator, and you want to have a comparator facing in this way, a comparator facing this way. It doesn't matter if this way is facing this one or this one's facing that one. Just make sure they're facing in opposite directions of each other. And then I believe you want to come out 1, 2 like this. So 1, 2 like so, and then like that, and then like that. And then I believe it's just a torch tower with the orange circuit, because this is part of the orange because it leads back into the orange. Yes, I believe so. So what you want to do is you just want to have a block like this, redstone torch on the top of that block on top of the torch, and a torch like that, and that will do that one. And then it's the same side, it's the same thing on the other side. You just drag a red line to it and do the same thing. So like that, block on top of the torch, and like that. Perfect. And then just run a redstone line directly into it. So that's pretty much the door done. Now what you want to do is you want to do a little bit of thing. You want to do a little cool little trick with hoppers and hoppers and droppers. Make sure you have a dropper. This has to be a dropper, not a dispenser. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to place a hopper like this, a dropper underneath it, a dropper on top like that, and a dropper facing back into this dropper. And I want to grab, I think, yellow wool for this one. Yeah, okay, yellow wool. And then you want to have yellow wool facing down, or any block of your choice, with the comparator on top of it. Then I'm going to come back over here and get a purple piece of wool. And this is going to be your purple wool, and you're going to have that like that with a repeater facing into it. Okay, so now what you want to do is, I believe it's dust, that, like that. Okay. Okay, yeah, so you want to have a repeater like this, or dust. Then you have a repeater. You want that to face into a block with, and you want to drop that down, redstone dust right here. And then you want to come down 3 like this. And then it goes across like this, I believe. And then over here, does this go into the blue circuit, or is this part of the yellow circuit? Okay, this is still part of the yellow circuit. Okay, cool. Cool, so this is really simple. So what you want to do is you just want to come over here, place a block right there. Make sure this block's here, or it'll break the whole door. And then you just want to link into here and go, and just link this all the way to it like so. And that's pretty much that done. So now what you want to do is you just got to do your, oh wait, before I do anything, put a piece, any item will do. I just put an item in this dropper right here, and that should close or open or close your door depending on how you did it. But for mine, it opened the door, which is really cool. So now what you want to do is you just got to do your buttons. And that's what this line is. So like earlier I said, you can link up that door to it. Just take the output and run it into this line right here, or take your button and run it into the line. For this thing, we're gonna just use buttons just because it's easier. So we're gonna build out like that, place a stone button right there, and then you're just gonna drop it down like so and link it into this. And it doesn't matter how you do it, just make sure you don't break the door like that, right? Alright, well, that messed it up a little bit, but I can fix it. All you have to do is hit the button and hit the button, and that should realign those doors. Alright, perfect. And then just run the redstone line into this purple wool like so, and that's that done. And then do the same thing for this side. I'm gonna go ahead and build out the little platform. Alright, there's that. Oh. Oh my gosh, why do I keep throwing that on the floor? So stupid. Alright, I'm sorry. Alright, just go ahead and build this up, make it look a little bit prettier, right? Alright, just like so. You can do a little bit of cool little thing like that. And like that. What I do is I take some sea lanterns and I just throw them right. I just throw them right there. Perfect. And then you just want to place your thing right there with purple wool right here. And run this purple wool all the way to the end. Alright, so you want to have dust right here. You want to have a repeater right here because you don't want it interfering with that torch. Then you want dust all the way down here. You want a repeater right here because you don't want it interfering with that block. And a dust right there. And so now if I go ahead and hit this button, it should close the door. And then it opens the door. Just like so. And then you can come through and make sure your other button works. And it closes, it fell off. And it opens as well. Alright, so that is pretty much the entire door done. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, comment if you enjoyed this, and also comment any redstone ideas you have that you want me to build. It can be anything. Just comment your ideas below and I will make a video on it of me showing you how to build it. And if you haven't already, go check out some of my other go and check out some of my other videos as well. And if you want to, like I said, go and connect. If you want to connect this door to that password lock door, I will have a card on screen, and I will probably link that video on the end screen. So go and watch that if you want to connect it to this door, and go watch any other thing. What's another cool little simple thing is a life counter. You don't need to do it, but it's really cool. And yeah, it's really cool. I will see you guys in the next video. I'll make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and come back for more. See ya.